Hi everyone, this is Iwan and welcome to this very first video of gameplay on Railroads Online. So it's going to be a series of videos and I'm going to show you the actual network I made because it's not the first time I play the game. And I already connected to the logging camp, to the sawmill and the smelter. So we're going to see that in a few moments. And before that I'm going to tell you my goal for this episode. It is going to be connecting from the smelter to the iron ore mine with two different tracks in order to make a U-turn at the iron ore mine. And that's pretty much it. And we are also going to drive some trains to make a bit more money before doing that, because we need some trees to be cut off and clearing the way before laying the track. So for the network, I did some tracks from the freight depot to the smelter and the a switch coming from the freight depot to the sawmill and the logging camp. And we have another track coming from the logging camp to the smelter. In fact, there are two, but the other one is not usable because I did it through the mountains. I tried to do that, but it's a bit hard to get through the mountains and being able to join the smelter, and I think it's not usable with big locomotives. I did only test with the porter, and it's not usable in fact with a train because you have to slow down a lot in a turn around the mountains, and you can't do that with a big train in a slope of 10% grade. So yeah, it's not doable and not easy at all to handle when you, even if your train is small or something. So yeah, I did that, but it's not working at all. It's one of my mistakes on this save game. I think I'm going to make a bit more mistakes because I want to lay track differently than in other gameplays. But sometimes it's not doable easily, and you can't have some different ways to go from a location to another, like as for from the smelter to the iron ore mine. But I'm going to try it after we do the simple track, and after that we are going to try to in the next episode to lay some different tracks to other locations, different than in other gameplays. And yeah, the track to the smelter looks like I'll attempt to do that, but I think I will leave it like this. It's kind of fun, and it looks like a roller coaster, so why not? As for the locomotives, I have 3 locomotives, 2 porters, Tier 1, and one D and RG Class 70. I think it's the name of this one. It's a big one because I needed something a bit heavier and with more power to carry some carriage of iron ore for the near future, because we are going to use it when when the track laying is done. So yeah, but I think it's going to be for the next episode. We are still going to use it in this episode because I need to make a bit more money. So yeah, I'm going to drive the train to the freight depot, and after that we are going to lay some track. So let's get to it. One of the issues of the game is that you can't load faster your train, and you can't in any way load it faster with I don't know, upgrading the crane or improving the equipment of the train. I don't know how to say it a bit better, but yeah, you can't improve the loading. You can't make it faster. That's a bit of a shame, and even if you are multiple people playing, you can't do it faster for a single train. So yeah, you have to drive different trains at the same time to be a bit more efficient and to make more money. But that's the only way to go faster in the game when you're multiple people playing. But yeah, that's it. So now we're ready to go to the freight depot to sell all of our goods. That is the lumber. I'm speeding it up because I don't think we need to see everything at the original speed, because it's a bit slow. And now I'm back at normal speed, regular speed, to show you how I use this locomotive. But that's quite of a simple simulation where you don't just have to change the regulator and the brake, and you are already going at some speed. So the next switch is done, but the one after that is not okay, I think, so I need to change it, so we will stop at some point. And that's pretty much it. So we are making the U-turn around the sawmill, and we are going to sell about $600 of goods at the freight depot, and we will use this money to cut off some trees to make the iron ore way from the smelter, or at least from the smelter track at first. So yeah, that's pretty good. I like this locomotive. Can enjoy the view from the front. It's the first time I make a video on YouTube in English. I have another YouTube channel but in French. As you can tell by the accent, I'm French, and I speak better French than English, that's sure. And yeah, I have some pronunciation issues when I speak in English, but I'm trying to solve them, and I think speaking English is perhaps the best way to solve them, by practicing and trying to solve your errors by doing them and correcting yourself. And if you have any if you want to help me with that, you can always tell me if I'm pronouncing something wrong in my videos. Sometimes I'm not the best one to pronunciate something in English, so yeah, pronounce, yeah. Sometimes I don't have the right words, I don't use the right words or right combination of words. It's not easy, in fact, but I think I'm improving myself a bit each day. I do English, so yeah. So let's go. Let's roll out. So this train is going to stay there because we don't need them there, but it's going to the logging camp. It's on the track going to the logging camp. We are hitting the freight depot. We're going to pass under it, through the under the bridge, in fact. So yeah, because there is a little bridge just there, made out of steel and wood, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, I don't need to change the next switch, I think, so it's fine to the depot. We should be fine. That's cool. Let's go. Really cool. Tell me in the comments if you want me to speed up a bit when I drive the trains. I enjoy that, so I'm not worried about that, but if you do not, or if you want it to be a bit faster, I can always change that and comment out the video with a faster view of the train driving, because I'm doing this in voiceover, as you can tell by how the video is made. So yeah, we're going to go a bit faster with the regulator. I think this locomotive can go way much faster, but I don't know. I didn't make some tests with it. I should maybe try to go at the maximum speed, because I heard that the locomotives have always a maximum speed in this game, and you can't go faster in any way, perhaps only with a slope or something. So yeah. And here we go, we are at the freight depot. So yeah, and on the right track, so it's fine. We have another train waiting there with some cordwood carts, for instance, because they can handle cordwood. It's my $800 train, because every time I do a trip with it, I can make $800 from the cordwood from the logging camp. So that's it. We're going to stop there. I think the next switch is not done, so I'm going to stop now. Yeah, Enterprise Railroads. That's cool. Okay, let's stop and empty our train. Unload everything. Making some money. So now that we have all train fully unloaded, we can go to the next task, that is laying track to the iron ore mine. So we are going to go by foot there on the smelter track and lay the track from there with all money. We should have enough to cut enough trees to lay the track, so that's going to be fine. But yeah. So now let's go to the smelter track and make a switch to the iron ore mine. We are going to see how we can fit the new track on the map in the world of Railroads Online, to see how we can make it so that we have a good slope and nothing too much curvy or something on the track. So yeah, so I'm going to get there in a few moments. Here we have a switch coming from the logging camp with a two-way track. I'm going to keep it because it's fine to have two tracks on this way. And from there we are going to go to the iron ore mine right around the mountain. So yeah. Now first we need to cut some trees because we need to lay tracks, so we don't want trees in our track. So yeah, I'm going to cut some of those right there, and after that we'll go around the mountain to see if the track can be laid. Is there any problem or any issue on the way? So first of all we need to make a turn around the mountain to get to the iron ore mine with this way. So first we need to cut off some trees around in this direction. So let's get started with this. So I'm cutting the trees and you can see it in accelerated because it's more interesting, I think, with some time lapse. And after that I will show you how we lay the track and what we're going to do next for the track laying. I'm also showing you how it goes with a time lapse here in first person, so you can also see with this point of view what I'm doing after the turn. And here we have to make some sort of a bridge to get to the opposite, to the facing mountain, so we have to get there. So I'm doing an arrow so you can see, and then we have the iron ore mine there, so we have to make a turn to get closer after that. And so here I'm making the bridge, so here it goes, pretty good in fact. Okay, that's not easy to place because you have to be really accurate when you're doing it. That's why I'm making it again. But when you already put one bridge, you can use this one to make another one better. And I also put a bridge under all of this to be able to construct on this. And here I'm making some slope in order to get to the terrain I need. As you can see, it's not enough, so I have to get from the terrain and make a slope from there to in order to adjust my my bridge. So I'm going to make it like so and like this, so it's going to be alright. And here is the final result for the bridge. That's pretty good. I don't want to do something more aesthetic, but I think that's enough to make something useful and usable for trains. I'm a bit cutting some part of the video because it's a bit long to do the track laying, but I want to keep most of it. So here you have the another bridge I made in order to get to the iron ore mine within a slope of 3%. The slope is at maximum 3%, I think, or 4 maximum, and that's pretty good because all the engines are able under that type of slope, I think. And also here we are going to make a big bridge because we need so. So here is the bridge coming up like so, and here is the finished one like so. So that's a big bridge. So here we are, the iron ore mine, and it's pretty cool, pretty nice building. And here we have, on the same track, we'll have the iron ore. We'll have to get the iron ore and to unload the beams and the lumber of the to the mining company. So yeah, and our bridge is this way, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it's there, and I have to make some track to all the way to get here. I wanted to get here because I wanted to see how we could connect the track to the iron ore mine. So I'm continuing to lay the track. At this moment, I wasn't aware of a big issue I had with my track. Is that it's a bit too the slope is not enough to get to the iron ore mine, and I'm like short of about 10 meters. So I decided to destroy everything and to start over this part of the track with a bigger stepper, yes, a stepper slope with a 5% grade, so we will be able to connect to the iron ore mine. So here is a bridge, and if you increase the slope, you can see about how much you need to in order to get there. So it's about 5 or 6%. I chose 5, perhaps I should have chosen 6, but 5 is enough, I think, and you will see how it goes at the end of the video, how I managed to make this slope to the iron ore mine. So I'm currently placing it like so and making a big turn within the mountain. So that's pretty much it. And here we go. So I am 2 meters short of the iron ore mine, so that's a shame. I'm really close to it, but I'm not there, and my turn is not curvy enough to pass around. So I need to destroy this again and to try with something else. I will come with a solution there with a new track and a new slope, in fact. So here is the final result, almost the final result. I did lay some track because I need some I need to test if the track is not too curvy. I think it is not, but it's quite hard to tell because it's really curvy, and I think this part is a bit too much. I don't know, perhaps, I don't know. So we will try this with a locomotive and the biggest one to see if it works. I hope it will work. It's it's not, there is no grade here, so it's not a slope. It's flat, so we can pass through at low speed, but without having to brake every time or something. I think it's better like this. So I'm going to put some ground here and to lay the track to finish this last part of the track laying, that is making the train station with the loop in order to have the trains coming back. And here is the final result, and that's where we're going to stop for this video. So I made some switches, and here is the loop that is making a way around the in there. I think it's also really curvy, and I don't know, it's not turning too much, but that's, I think, pretty good. Let me know in the comments what you would have done, or if I could do something better here, but I think that's good. So yeah, and I have enough switches to make everything I want there. I thought I have not that much money left, but I think it's going to be alright. I'm going to make a bit more money in order to buy some carts to get here some iron ore. I also left a track down to the smelter in this direction. It's not made yet, but that's gonna be the goal of the next episode, to have a way directly going to the smelter, and perhaps it will be already done for the next episode, I don't know. And that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe or to leave a like, and do not hesitate to comment out in the comment section. Bye bye.